welcome back to Education Academy. It's Poojitha here, and today we're going to be doing some math, but today we're going to be talking about some ratios. I thought I'll do some magic in between so I can get you guys more entertained. So let's start. So here's your first problem. So I'm back with my questions here. So we have our word problem, we have our table, and lastly we have a question to go with everything. So let's first read this word problem. The table below shows the number of students who like different subjects at school. So here we have two columns. The first column shows subjects and the second column shows students who like those subjects. Subjects: math, science, reading, and social studies. I just read an abbreviation here so I don't have to write the whole thing because I don't have much space. And the students who like those subjects: for math, 4 people like it, science, 8, reading, 7, and social studies is 2 people. What is the ratio of students who like math to students who like science? See here, I didn't write and, math and science. I just wrote 2. I'll tell you why in a minute. Okay, so let's write our work over here. There's actually 2 ways, but let me show you the first way. So here we have to look at the word math and the word science. They're in order for a reason. So let's look back at the table. That's how important the table is. 4 people like math and 8 people like reading. So we can write 4, 2, 8. That's why they wrote 2 here. Let's underline or circle that one too, because that's really important. And we can write this another way. 4, 2 dots, and 8. These 2 dots mean 2. So that's how we write. That's like basically the basic way we write 4, 2, 8. Now let me show you the other way to write this, or the other way we can answer it. There's going to be a really different way to write this. We're not going to be writing 4 out of 8. We're going to be reducing this and writing a different way. I suggest you go back to my other video where I explain you how to reduce fractions, but I also prefer you to stay here and watch this video so I can tell you how to reduce ratios. So, reducing fractions and reducing ratios are exactly the same thing by a little twist. So, we don't have like 4 out of 8 and 6 out of 4 or 6 out of 8, something like that. We're just going to use these plain numbers and find out the answer. So 4, 2, 8. So we have to find a way, we have to see which numbers can go into these 2 numbers. So I know 2 times 2 can go into this number, and I know 4 times 2 can go to this number. See here we have 2 and 2. So there is a clue that 2 is going to go into both of these numbers. So we can do 4 divided by 2 and 8 divided by 2. And we get our answer, 2 out of 4. So 2 out of 4 is also another way. We can write it like 2 out of 4, 2 to 4, or 2 to 4 like this. Let's go to a different problem now. Let's start reading the first word problem here. Matilda loves to paint. She has 3 pieces of paint, 5 pieces of paper, and 9 paintbrushes. What is the ratio of pieces of paints to pieces of paintbrushes? So let's get this in order. And let's first underline our important words so we can collect and gather information from this word problem. See, paints and paintbrushes are what we need. And we can also circle 2, so we know we have to do that. We have to write it like this. Okay, let's gather our information according to the order. So first we have paints. Let's collect our paints. 3 is our number of paints we have. Let's gather information from paintbrushes. So 9 paintbrushes. Now let's put our information over here, and we can conclude that 3 to 9, or 3, the dots, 9. these are the ways to write 3 out of 9, or 3 to 9. Now let's do the other way we were doing. We can write it as fraction, so we know we can get the information correctly. If it's easy for you, you're welcome to do the fraction way. That's why I'm gonna do it, just to teach you guys how to write it like that. So now I think we can say that 9 divided by 3 and 3 divided by 3 is 1 out of 3, because 3 times 3 is 9 and 3 times 1 is 3. So you can write it like this too. Or like this to 2. This is our answer and this. So whatever is in your question choices, that's where you're gonna choose. If both of them are there, then I guess you can choose any of them. So now let's go to our last question here. So let's say if we switched Matilda's items and said she has 9 paints, 9 paints, and 3 paintbrushes. Okay, we just switched this whole problem into first we have 9 and second we have 3. It's simple. We just have to swap the numbers to 9 to 3 or 9 down top 3. So that's a simple way to write it if they have the switched way. So hope you guys enjoyed and learned a lot of our ratios. If you need some more help, you can comment down below and I'll make another video. Or if you don't need any help, next time I can talk about rates and percentages. I'll see you guys next time on Education Academy. Bye for now.